A decision was handed down by a Second Circuit judge today on the lawsuit that was filed by neighbors opposing prison expansion against the state of South Dakota.
Yeah, that lawsuit in response to the proposed men's prison site in rural Lincoln County that landowners say caught them by surprise. Parker Brown in studio with our 9 o'clock top story tonight. Parker.
Brian and Andrea, the state filed a motion for the case to be dismissed earlier this year on the basis of sovereign immunity, among other reasons. Today, the judge's decision was handed down and the case was inevitably dismissed. It raises questions of where do we go from here?
Nope Lincoln County says that they're disappointed with the outcome of the judge's decision, but they also respect the decision. Lincoln County Commissioner Joel Ahrens showed the same stance.
What this ruling really says is that all roads lead back to elected decision makers. And it says elected decision makers have a lot of power and a lot of authority in this state when they make these kind of land use decisions.
The judge not only ruled that Nope lacked standing to sue, but that based on previous cases, the state has sovereign immunity to the suit and did not have to follow county zoning laws. Ahrens is worried about the implications of the ruling in the future.
I think a lot of people knew that was the general rule, is that a state doesn't have to follow the county's rules. It's unfortunate because what it does is it leads to a lot of land conflict then. When the state comes in and Bigfoots the county and says, we don't care about your growth plan, we don't care about the neighbors that live there, we're just going to do what we want.
Landowners' next steps are not clear at the moment. However, Nope says that despite the decision, they plan to keep working on other ways to advocate for what they believe to be in the best interest of Lincoln County. In a release to Dakota News Now, their board of directors and officers said, "We are currently evaluating the next steps and anticipate that our efforts will shift to Pierre. There, we will work with the legislature to address the hasty and rushed nature of the current plans, and will continue to engage with stakeholders to address concerns surrounding the proposed location." Ahrens says state legislature coming up with a solution will be an option, but he hopes that they appeal the case too.
You know, when I put my lawyer hat on, I say to myself, yeah, it would be very interesting for them to appeal. I encourage them to appeal the decision so we get a definitive answer from the Supreme Court on these kind of land use issues.
Now, Ahrens says that the upcoming election will be essential to addressing landowner issues, and he encourages South Dakotans to look into each candidate's stance going into November 5th. We reached out to the Department of Corrections for comment on this story and at this time have not received a response. Brian and Andrea.
Parker Brown tonight. Parker, thanks.